Get him. Welcome back, everybody. So today we are out on some blue bird skies and it is spawning. So we're going to do a little bit of bed fishing. I don't know if the fish are super locked on to their beds right now, but we're going to go ahead and see what we can do. The water is relatively clear, not as clear as it was a couple of days ago, but I guess, you know, a little bit more algae growth and whatnot. So as far as bed fishing, I keep it pretty simple. I use a lot of creature baits, a lot of Texas rigs, Toyo rigs. If the fish are really finicky, I'll go ahead and start using like Ned rigs and drop shot and stuff like that. I also throw a little bit larger baits like bluegill baits and whatnot if those fish like just won't bite anything, and occasionally I'll get bites with that, but typically it's more of my Texas rigs and I guess finesse setups. But when you're close to cover and all that, you probably don't want to be using a whole lot of light line. So we're going to go ahead and go out and see what we can get into. Hopefully we get in a couple and find some bigger fish. All right, let's get after them. Get him. Look him off. Look him off. There's a good one. In the mouth. Get a quick picture of her and let her go. All right, let her go. She's off. Let's go get another one. That one we caught on a white lizard. They absolutely hate lizards on their bed for whatever reason. I mean, obviously just trying to protect things, but when craws don't work, I would always trial a lizard just to see if they don't end up biting that also. Or I guess if, you know, if they don't end up biting a craw. But, and again, I use white a lot just because it's easier to see. That one just disappeared real quick and took off into the brush pile. So that's our first one. Let's get after some more. Oh, got him. Smoked it. Oh boy. Come on, buddy. Always get hung up in the lily pads. Don't throw it. Oh, come on. Don't jump. Don't jump. Not a bad one. Not a big one. Oh no. About a 15 and a half. Oh, got every bit of it. I was just throwing a pink trick worm on a weighted wacky rig head. I think it's Zapu or something, but not a bad one. We'll go ahead and let this one go. I do like throwing a trick worm or a wacky rig or something of that sort, because they, like, if you see fish that are moving that aren't quite stopped on beds a ton, they will go ahead and eat that as they're moving around, just like that one did. There you go. All right, second one of the day. Not a bad one. Smaller than the 17 we caught before, but yeah, I absolutely love throwing this, mixing it up, because if you see some fish just cruising, obviously this kind of just sits in their face a little bit longer. It's got that wiggle just like Senkos do, and you can also use it for bed fishing. Again, I wouldn't throw it near any sort of cover or anything else like that, because I think I have 8-pound mono on here, I don't know if it's mono or fluoro, but light line. So obviously throwing into cover is not going to be the greatest, but it is an easy way to pick up an extra couple fish, because obviously not all fish are going to be bedding at the same time. So easy way to catch an extra couple. You get it? He's got it. You're swimming a ways with it. You're big? I don't think you're big, but maybe you're bigger than I thought. You're just fighting hard. Is it a pike? I felt like teeth. Might be a pike. I only have 8 or 10 pound leader on this, so I don't. Oh, is he? I didn't see what he was. He must be hung up in lily pads down there. I didn't see if it was a bass or a pike. There's my worm. You are. Oh, it's a bass. It's a good one. Stuck up in the lily pad. Is he still on, or did he get off? I can't tell if he's on or not. He might have got hung up on a lily pad. Oh no, he's still there. All right, he got off. Come on, buddy. Oh no, don't come off. Don't shake. Don't. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Not a huge one. Probably another 16. Oh. Might be bigger than 16. Come on, buddy. Don't jump. There we go. No, that's about a 16. Not a big one, but go ahead and take a quick picture of that one. Again, it got a little dark, and sun's starting to go down and wind started picking up, so it was kind of difficult to see beds anymore. So I ended up just again throwing the trick worm with a little weighted wacky rig, and just hoping to get lucky to find some cruisers, or happen to get lucky to fall on a bed. But there we go, bunch of decent ones. That one doesn't look like that might be a male. Doesn't look real fat, but all right. Tails aren't real beat up yet, so all right, let's go ahead and get a picture and let her go. Let this one go. There she's off. All right, let's see if we can't get lucky. We'll probably, as dark as it's getting, with sun setting, we'll probably just keep throwing the trick worm around the shorelines. I'm sure there are plenty of beds around here, so it shouldn't be too difficult to like land on a couple, or have some fish that are cruising to go ahead and eat into that too. But throwing I've been trying to throw a chatterbait, and it's pretty difficult because there's quite a bit of weeds back here. Typically, if we were trying to go for a little bit more active fish that weren't on beds, I'd probably be throwing that a little bit more, but nevertheless, it's working. Let's keep catching them. Well, that's not what I'm shooting for. Ooh, it's a good one though. You can go. Let's go save the world, one bottle at a time, and then head home. And hopefully not end up getting swamped. With the first pass. You betcha. All right, let's head home. Well, that is about it for today. We caught a few fish and we caught a couple decent ones, but not as many as I was obviously hoping for. Oh, there's one. But this is just the absolute start of the spawn. I didn't see any bass paired up or anything else like that yet. So there's much more of bed fishing to come. And again, hopefully we end up with a few bigger fish. We caught some 3-pounders and whatnot today, but we're shooting for 5s. So I haven't seen any today that were probably a 5-pounder. I think the biggest one I did see was the one we caught underneath the brush pile. There's one. Is that a bluegill? That's another bluegill. The one underneath the... Oh, it's a crappie. Little crappie. But the one underneath the brush pile was the biggest one that I saw today. So, and we did end up catching that one and hailed it. There we go. Little guy. But that'll be about it for today. As always, if you guys like the video, if you wouldn't mind liking, and if you want to see more videos like it, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that'd be greatly appreciated also. Till the next one.